Hello all, this video's featured creature is a bird of the American East, but during the breeding season its range expands westward quite a bit, especially up through Canada. I am very fond of the Eastern Phoebe, which is a bird that often lives discreetly amongst us, even when nesting on our porches. However, while the Eastern Phoebe's habits are a bit low-key, its voice is not, as they are quite vocal. The phrase, "the early bird catches the worm," was first recorded in John Ray's A Collection of English Proverbs way back in the 1600s. It refers to success usually coming to those who prepare well and put in effort. And the Eastern Phoebe is undoubtedly an early bird. However, I'm not sure if it catches worms. It might, but more on that later. By early bird, I mean the Eastern Phoebe is among the first birds you'll hear singing before sunrise. Their song, to me anyway, sounds like a raspy Phoebe, Phoebibbit. I would venture to guess that that's how this bird got its name. However, some people believe that the bird was named after Phoebe, the alternative name for the Roman moon goddess Diana. But just listen to the call. I think the call inspired the name. They also have a chip call, as heard here. In areas where they are absent in winter, Eastern Phoebes are among the earliest birds to migrate back. Bird lovers know that this signals that spring is just around the corner. Eastern Phoebes can often be seen perched, wagging their tails down and up frequently while watching for insects. Eastern Phoebes are not very social with each other. In fact, not at all. They are loners, and even mating couples do not interact all that much. It's all business, so to speak. The Eastern Phoebe is a medium-sized flycatcher. It has a grayish-brown head and back, and the head is usually darker than the rest of the body. It is whitish underneath, and sometimes has a hint of yellow on the belly. However, not all Eastern Phoebes look exactly alike. I've seen some that were darker than others, and some that were more brown than gray, and vice versa. The Say's Phoebe is similar in appearance, but has a clearly cinnamon-colored belly. The Say's Phoebe is a bird of the American West, so it would be a rare stray in the range of the Eastern Phoebe. During the breeding season, they can be found over much of the eastern United States and well into Canada. Their winter range covers the southern United States and well down into Mexico. Eastern Phoebes inhabit open woods, woodland edges, and even fields, meadows, and grasslands, provided there are trees nearby on which to perch. They can frequently be seen in suburban parks and even residential yards, if there are at least a few trees around. According to the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, Eastern Phoebes eat mostly flying insects, such as flies, wasps, dragonflies, beetles, moths, butterflies, and cicadas. They also eat spiders, millipedes, and ticks. The National Audubon Society reports that phoebes often eat small fruits and berries during colder months. And concerning the early bird comment, I've never seen an Eastern Phoebe eat a worm, but that doesn't mean they don't do it. The National Audubon Society reports that a single male may have two mates and will help feed the young at two separate nesting sites. And nesting sites tend to be close to water. Historically, phoebes originally built nests on vertical stream banks or small rock outcrops in wooded areas. This still occurs today. However, Eastern Phoebes will often build mud and grass nests on bridges, barns, houses, and other artificial sites. But some nests won't include mud, such as this one here. This nest was created atop a porch's light fixture. The homeowners needed to replace the light fixture, but waited until the phoebes had raised their brood before removing the nest. A female will lay between 2 and 6 eggs, which are incubated for about 2 weeks, and the young will fledge also in about 2 weeks. Couples usually raise 2 broods per year. In 1804, the great ornithologist, naturalist, and artist John James Audubon banded an Eastern Phoebe, thus becoming the first bird in North America to be banded. Audubon attached a silvered thread to one's leg to track its return in successive years, according to the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. According to Birdwatcher's Digest, this event, and those in succession, was reportedly performed on nestling Eastern Phoebes. Phoebes can be attracted to nest at a residential home by constructing a nest box. Well, actually a nest shelf. The shelf should be about 8 inches square and placed under cover, such as eaves or awnings. For more on nest boxes and shelves, visit nestwatch.org. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.
Oh, hello. I'm Randy from Randy's Natural World. I hope you enjoyed the video on
The Eastern Phoebe.
Yes, that's it. Today I'm pretending to be a scientist. Maybe I'm doing research on a 5 o'clock shadow, I'm not sure. But that's neither here nor there. I'm hoping to speak to those of you who haven't subscribed yet. Here's a list of reasons why you should. It's free. You can't beat that price. Number 2, quality content. Always quality content. Number 3, YouTube allows unlimited subscriptions, so there's no reason not to. Anyway, number 4, are you a procrastinator? There's no need to procrastinate. And I know what you're thinking, Randy, I'll subscribe when I get around to it. Well, here's your round to it right here. Round to it. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. A wise decision.